In the name of the Almighty God, the most gracious and most merciful, I send peace and blessings to everyone. Welcome back to our social media handles of Ssebadduka Arafat, where we get financial literacy on financial markets, particularly the cryptocurrency market, where we learn how to make the money in the cryptocurrency market, how to invest the money, or how to multiply the money in the cryptocurrency market, or how to keep the money or stay with the money in the cryptocurrency market. So basically, those are the three financial lessons that we understand in the cryptocurrency market. So I'm very glad that I'm here with you today once again. Ssebadduka Arafat, your financial literacy coach, a public speaker, and a cryptocurrency trainer. So the main reason why I am here today is to help everyone who has been making losses in futures trading. So this video is meant for everyone. It doesn't discriminate. Whether you're a beginner, you are an intermediate, or you have experience in trading, this video is for you. So we are having an amazing trading strategy, a very profitable, a good risk management that has been discovered. And the beautiful thing is that this strategy is found within the Utrading artificial intelligence robot. So if it's your first time to hear about the Utrading AI robot, you better look out for the information talking about the Utrading AI robot on this YouTube page. But the main thing here is to show you how can you set this discovered profitable risk management and liquidation free trading strategy. And you're going to see this. Why am I calling it liquidation free? Why am I so bold? Why am I having this audacity to say that this strategy is very profitable and it is liquidation free? Because very many people, even those that are not trading with the Utrading AI robot, trading with other different trading robots, trading with only exchanges like Binance, OKX, Get.io, to mention but a few, you see people on a daily basis losing thousands, losing millions of dollars on a daily basis. My brother, my sister, this video is for you today. This is the video that is going to change your finances. This is the video that is going to change your trading strategy. I'm going to give you the best. This is the best of the best. Trust me, and you're going to see how good it is. How good it is as you're going to see. So, Utrading, as usual, it has different trading strategies. But why futures trading? Because if you want to make money in cryptocurrencies, there are two ways on how you can make money in cryptocurrencies. We have what we call spot trading, which means buy low and sell high. In spot trading, you only make money when a coin, a cryptocurrency that you have bought appreciates in value. That is why most of the people dealing in spot trading, they're looking for the long term. That is the long term aspect of earning in cryptocurrencies. And trust me, you can earn millions and billions of dollars. But we have what we call futures trading, which most of the people are looking for. Most of the forex traders, most of the people dealing in financial markets, this is what they're looking for. To master that skill, remember, this is a lifetime international skill. Even if you have been a doctor, a lawyer, or any profession, you have been looking for that extra skill that you can add on. Definitely, this is something that is very important. Don't forget that the 21st century that we are in, you are advised, or it is a must for you, for anyone, even if it's me, Arafat, you need to have an extra skill to stand out. So this is one of the amazing skills that you can have and stand out. So this is something amazing. So the second part on how you can earn in cryptocurrencies, we have talked about spot trading. You only earn when the cryptocurrencies that you have bought appreciate in value, which is impossible. The market has to move up and down. The cryptocurrency market moves up and down like any other financial market, like the stocks, like the forex market. It is the same thing this side within the cryptocurrency market. So we have what we call futures trading. This is the speculation of market prices, whether they will appreciate or depreciate in value. How beautiful this is. Meaning that you have heard me saying that whether they appreciate or depreciate in value, meaning that you can make money either ways, whether the market is up or the market is down. And we say that the market as a must. it has to move up or down. It doesn't matter whether it's a bullish market, meaning that where we experience more uptrends, or whether it's a bearish market where we experience more downtrends. You have to make money as a must when you are doing futures trading, but you are guaranteed as a must if you do the right thing, if you set the right settings. So you can only understand this vital information if you are subscribed on our social media handles of Ssebadduka Arafat. So if this is your first time onto this social media handle or this platform, make sure that you subscribe and follow all the valuable information that we give, because we have been giving this information over the last 2 years till date, and we are not stopping until everyone understands this. Because don't forget that Google, the most trusted engine, tells us, why does Arafat come here so boldly and make such statements? Why? This is the statement because Google itself tells us that the decentralized cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, they now provide an outlet for personal wealth beyond restriction and confiscation. That is why Arafat, I'm here on a daily basis educating and explaining the masses and people about cryptocurrencies, because here they're not discriminating anyone, meaning that every one of you can make it, but as long as you understand what you need to do. Because the Holy Bible tells us in Proverbs chapter 11 verse 14, where there is no guidance, people fail. But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Whenever you do something with the right guidance, you'll excel. However much they've told you that cryptocurrencies, everyone can become wealthy. You can gain that wealth, but it's not a guarantee for everyone, because you need to understand. Fine, cryptocurrencies, you can make money, but how are you going to make money? That is why we have such handles where we give out this information, because very many people have been scammed by very many people, that very many people have been convincing others, trust me with your money, giving you money, I'll buy for you Bitcoin, I'll do this for you, I'll trade for you. And at the end of the day, these people do not deliver what they said. So that is why Utrading is here to solve all those issues, that you don't need to be a professional. You do not need to leave your work. This thing can be done by everyone. Even if you're a busy person, definitely this is a solution for everyone, as I'm going to show you. So to get this strategy, the strategy that we are going to use, as I told you, Utrading has various trading strategies: the automated strategy, the synchronized strategy, the signal strategy, and now the strategy that I've come to talk about, the profitable and the liquidation free strategy, is among the manual trading strategies, because Utrading has various manual trading strategies. There is the DCA Pro, both in spot and futures trading. It has the martingale strategy, both in spot and futures trading. It has the AI DCA strategy, both in spot and futures trading. It has the AI grid strategy in spot trading. It has the AI dual grid in futures. Then lastly, it has the DCA both in spot and futures trading. But guess what? Arafat, what is that profitable and liquidation free strategy that Arafat you're talking about? Definitely, this is amazing and beautiful strategy that I'm going to show you. It is called the AI DCA Pro Futures, the second manual strategy. This is what Arafat I'm going to take you through. This is the profitable trading strategy that you can profitably trade futures trading without any worry. Have you been hearing such words like you need to add your available balance, warnings from crypto exchanges, your margin has reached 80%, receiving sad emails like your account has been liquidated, this is going to stop today? The moment you watch this video and you understand it and apply it as Arafat is going to apply it step by step, I guarantee you, are going to excel and you're going to profitably benefit from futures trading, whether the market is up or whether the market is down. So before I take you into the settings, I would like to recognize, I would like to appreciate the amazing gentleman who introduced Arafat to this wonderful strategy. Really, I don't know how to say this. I don't know how to express the way how I feel right now, because I feel so happy. At the same time, I'm so emotional, because this was something sent by God. No wonder God tells us in Proverbs chapter 18 verse 16, when you work on your gifts, they will make a room for you and they will bring you before great men. So for Arafat to understand this strategy, because I've been using different trading strategies, but for me to understand this manual AI DCA Pro future strategy, so this strategy, for me to understand it, it was a meeting, it was a message that was sent to me from a gentleman called Mr. Philip Goku from Nigeria. So he texted me one day and he was like, Arafat, I have something amazing for you. Then definitely I told him, that's amazing to hear. Can we please proceed and see what you have for me? And definitely he introduced me to this amazing strategy that I've been using the last 1 month, and trust me, it has worked for Arafat. That is why I'm here. So I'm really so humbled, I'm so privileged, I'm so excited. Really, I pray the Almighty God to reward Mr. Philip Goku with more wisdom, with more knowledge, to ease everything for him, because this is amazing. Such people with golden hearts, definitely, they are rare to find in this world. And don't forget that God sent us to this world to help one another and be kind to one another. So definitely, I'm really so glad, indebted. Really, Mr. Philip Goku, you really owe me a lot. This is something amazing, and it is really going to change very many people's lives financially. I believe everyone who will watch this video, everyone who will implement this strategy, everyone is going to benefit from the time, energy, knowledge, wisdom, research that you put in, definitely, to discover this amazing, profitable, and liquidation free strategy. So this strategy is called the mighty Mr. Philip Goku's Utrading AI DCA Pro Futures Strategy, or you can call it the AI DCA Pro, or just call it the Goku's Future Strategy, anything that you like. So this is something amazing. So now, after the AI DCA Pro, let me log into my account so that we set this step by step. So if this is your first time onto this call, if this is your first time onto this video, you have just landed onto this video, first of all, you need to get the Utrading application. That comes first. Get a referral link from someone who sent you this video so that you register for Utrading, because you need a referral link to register on Utrading. So after that, make sure that you have a crypto exchange. The crypto exchanges that you can have that cooperate with Utrading, you can have Binance, you can get BitGet, you can use OKX, you can use Bybit, you can use Bitmart, you can use KuCoin, you can use Mexic, you can use Get.io, you can use HTX, you can use Kraken Spot, you can use Kraken Futures, you can use Binance US, you can use Bitfinex, and you can use BingX. So Utrading is amazing that it has provided everything for us. There is no excuse. There is no excuse for you to fail to link or bind your Utrading application to your crypto exchange, because for you to be able to use this AI DCA Pro future strategy, or the Goku's Utrading AI DCA Pro future strategy, you need to have a crypto exchange which is connected to Utrading, so that you can start using the Utrading AI robot. Don't forget that if it's your first time here, Utrading operates like anything else. Like now, for you to watch this video, you are using data bundles, internet connection. So Utrading has different gas packages. Definitely, you can choose one of your choice so that you get one. Don't forget that the higher your gas that you have, definitely the faster your trades will move and the more profits you'll make. So that is key for someone who's new. So now for Arafat, I also want to connect my exchange. I wanted to do this step by step. You are recommended within this strategy of Goku's futures trading strategy. You are recommended to use the BitGet exchange if you can. Why? Because the BitGet exchange will give you the high leverage. So this time around, very many people that have been using Utrading have been fearing to use the high leverage. But in Utrading, this is something amazing. The moment you use high leverage in Utrading, just imagine in your exchange, your crypto exchange, less margin is used, less capital is used to set your trades. We are going to see this as we go into this strategy. So one of the things that I learned from Mr. Philip, first of all, if I'm to share with you, he said the first principle in investing is protecting the capital, not making profits, that is first. So if you have been using any other strategies, capital protection comes first in any business, and you're going to see the beauty of this strategy with that. This, imagine, keeps the capital well, while it is making you amazing profits every day. So now, to become a successful trader or futures trader, you need to master using leverage and margin. Guess what? Don't worry about anything that Arafat is going to take me through hard things. This is something easy, as we are going to see and as we are going to understand. So for me, I'm going to connect my BitGet exchange. Minimally, this strategy requires $100 capital. Make sure that you have $100 capital onto your crypto exchange. For example, let me open my BitGet exchange, and I see, because I already have there $100, I wanted me to go step by step through this strategy so that every one of us can understand. As you see my account, I have $100 on it. So make sure that you also have $100 onto your crypto exchange. After making sure that you have the money, we have various videos on how to bind. If you want to bind Binance, definitely just search out that video on YouTube. Just search how to bind Binance and Utrading. If you are going to use OKX, how to bind OKX and Binance. If you want to buy Bit, how to bind Binance and Bybit. How to bind Bybit and Utrading. There are plenty of videos, but for me, I'm going to use BitGet. So Arafat, since is going to use BitGet, I'm just going to click here where you see BitGet. If I click on it, so BitGet has the easy way of verification. I'll just click this word which you see, authorization. I won't go through copying the API key, secret key. So now, since I'll just click authorization. So if I click authorization, let me leave everything, do it. So for me, let me wait. You just wait. If you click authorization, you wait for the instructions as we proceed. So we wait for the instructions to proceed. So they will tell me, I will say accept all cookies. Definitely, I'm going to enable this. So I'll proceed. I'll just put in here my email address so that I can proceed. Let me put in my email address. So you'll do the same as me. You'll just put in your email address. You will put in your email address, like how I'm doing everything here. As you see me, let me verify this. So you need to follow the procedures as you see me here doing. It will be the same if you're using BitGet. If you're using another exchange, make sure that you go through the binding process of it. Definitely. Let me just click back. Let me just click back. So this step, let me just click back a little bit again. I'm going to try it out again. I think it has been my network issue. Let me click BitGet again, authorization. Let it take me through, because authorization is the easy way on how you can bind your BitGet exchange to your Utrading exchange. So let me see this time round. Let me wait. So let me wait. It wants me to log in. Let me just put in my email address here. Let me put in my email address. After you say verify, you'll proceed as me in case you're using BitGet. Here you'll put in your password you use for your BitGet exchange, the password that you used. If you make sure that your password is right, click login and proceed as you see me. So I'll say continue. It's okay. I'll say continue as you see me. I will say continue as we proceed. It is just requesting for something small. Since I already have my BitGet application on another device, I'll just authorize login on my another device. But for you, it will just proceed. For me, just that I had this BitGet account on my iPhone. And now you see me, I'm using this I'm using this Samsung phone of mine. So let me get the details that they've sent me so that I can put them in. So the mobile code, definitely. Let me go to my email. You have to make sure that you go to your email, you get this information because the email they've sent. So let me put in what they've sent. 829 730. You go to your email to receive that. So they're telling me my phone number also. So my phone number, I haven't received any code. So I'm going to wait for it before I put in my authenticator code. So you have to be patient here so that we complete, because after binding, connecting your Utrading application to your exchange, definitely we shall be able to proceed. So let me wait for the phone number code so that they resend it. Let me request for a resend so that they send. So for me, I'm using two phones. I told you I'm having my other phone here. So the codes, I'm getting them from my other phone. But for you, if you're having the same phone, so they're asking me for the Google Authenticator code. I'll just come to my Google Authenticator very fast. As you see me, I've opened it. Get my BitGet code. Come here, I paste it. Then I press confirm. So after pressing confirm, everything is done. You see add done. Then up there, you see API is running normally. So now if you have binded, what is the essence of doing this binding? The essence of doing this binding is that for you trading to be able to read this money, the $100 that I'm having on BitGet, you trading should be able to recognize this money. So if I come here on Utrading, I click back to go to the home page. So here on your lower right, here on your lower right, we have this word assets. So if I click this word assets, I'll just scroll down. Yes, hopefully you see everything here. It is very clear. But they're showing me my money is in spot trading. So meaning that I will have to go to BitGet, transfer my money from the spot account. I take it to the futures account. That is what I'm going to do. So I'll come this side to my BitGet exchange. I'll click here again. Sorry, let me use this handle. I'll choose here assets on my lower right. You can see assets. When I come to assets, you just click the word assets. Definitely it is going to bring you this page and you will see this amazing word called transfer. So transfer means transferring from one inbuilt wallet, because overview shows you the overall what you have in different sections. Because BitGet, like any other exchange, it has the spot account, futures account, an account, and very many other accounts. Meaning that if I had $100 in spot and $100 in futures, the overview would be $200. But the overall what I have on all accounts is $100. So I'll click this word transfer. If I click the word transfer, this is what is going to come. So they will show me from spot to USDTM futures. That is what I want. So if here down you do not see, for example, if here down you do not see this word USDTM futures, make sure that you click there, then you change and choose the option which you want. Here up, make sure that money is from spot to futures. Here down, transfer amount, you might be having like $500. You can put in amount, you can put in $100. But since for me that is what I'm having, I'll just click all and say confirm. Then I click confirm. So if I click confirm, and I come back here, I just press my back arrow and I click futures on top, you will see my money. It is in the futures section. And also, if I come to Utrading, it will take some few minutes to display. But you're going to see here down, this money will change from the spot wallet to the futures wallet. It is going to display very soon, and I'm going to show it to you because it is something that is very important for everyone to clearly understand. Hopefully you have understood that how to bind, connecting your exchange, that comes fast, and it is something very crucial. So as we wait for this money to reflect on the futures account, let me inform you this: crypto trading is all about clues and techniques. Imagine the very small details. It is like, now for example, for me, I watch football. To play football well, there's small details that any player should know. Just control the ball, pass at the right time, don't delay the ball, just control, serve to the right person, definitely, and we continue. But don't forget that the minimum capital to trade this strategy is $100. Make sure that you have $100, which is the minimum to trade this. So you'll just keep on refreshing. It is just going to come. I just want to go to start. When everything, I'm sure that it is set, the money is here. So let me first log out. You can also try this out. Let me first log out. Again, I'm going to log into my account. That thing takes time for money to reflect onto your futures account, but that shouldn't worry you that anything is wrong. I want us to go through this thing process by process, because we are going to understand everything clearly. So after I see that money, or after we see that money is onto our futures account, then I'm going to be taking you through the strategy. What should we set? What were you doing wrong? Maybe now what you can do right, so that you can maximize the profits that you're making. And definitely this is something that is going to help every one of us. It is going to be incredible. So let me refresh here, and I see this time around it is still, let me refresh as we wait. It still shows that spot, but definitely this money is in the futures, but it will take some time. As I told you, it will take some time. I want you to be patient. The moment when you reach to go and set, when your capital, you are sure, is into the futures section, because you can't launch a futures trade, or you can't launch a futures account when the robot can't see that the money is in the futures part. Now hopefully you have seen it has been worth the wait. Now you can see my futures account, it is reading $100, meaning now that Arafat, I'll simply come here. I told you we click trades so that we access that strategy. So I'll click trades. If I click trades, we said that we use AI DCA Pro futures, the second one, don't forget. So if I click on it, start, now this is where the beauty is. I want you to understand this. So within this strategy, we are going to trade the major class A coins. If I talk about class A coins, these are the coins that are most traded coins that we are going to trade within this strategy. So we are going to trade within this strategy. You are going to trade Ethereum. Within this strategy, let me show you. You're going to trade Ethereum. You're going to trade XRP. You're going to trade Solana. You're also going to trade it. Solana, XRP, Ethereum. So we have another amazing coin. You're going to trade LTC. LTC, make sure that it's among the coins you're going to trade. If you don't see it here, you'll just click search. Just make sure that whatever coin that I'm mentioning, you're going to trade it. So the good thing is that for me also, I'm going to be setting these trade pairs. Just know that the trade pairs that Arafat sets, they're the same trade pairs that you're going to set. So someone might ask, why are we not going to trade Bitcoin? So Bitcoin makes less profits compared to these other altcoins. If Bitcoin makes like 2%, you'll find Ethereum has made 4%, XRP has made 5%, Solana has made 7%. That is the reason why we trade altcoins, but the major ones. Do not trade class B, class C, class D coins. Make sure that the coins that you are setting are these coins that I've mentioned. Set Solana, set XRP, BCH, Ethereum, and LTC. So this strategy, it doesn't matter how much capital you have. Even if you're having $1,000, even if you're having $10,000, we trade 5 pairs. That is what we trade. So for example, I'm going to start with Ethereum. So when you decide to select a coin, you just click on ETH, like I've clicked on it, then click the word confirm. So if I click on confirm, it will bring me to this page. Here up you see AI DCA. So here up, I'm going to choose DCA. Make sure that you choose DCA above. This should be DCA. So within the directions, this box where you see directions, I'm going to choose indicator direction. Why indicator direction? So indicator direction, here the robot will analyze the market for you and decide whether your trade should go in the long direction or whether your trade will go into the short direction. So if you saw the manual strategy in the first place and you're worried about that you need to place your trades all the time, no, that is wrong. This is an automatic strategy. It's a manual automatic strategy, as we are going to see. Some of the parameters or settings that we use are the ones that make it an automatic strategy. So indicator direction, I've said, you turn it on. So now here below your leverage, where you see leverage, this is amazing. So the leverage within this strategy, as I told you, we are going to use the maximum leverage. And if you click here, Ethereum, the maximum leverage is 100x. Arafat, why using the high leverage? If you use the high leverage, meaning that you'll use high capital. No, my dear friend, it works the opposite way. When you use high leverage within your trading, if you use high leverage in your trading, that simply means that your exchange or the robot will pick less amount of money. In your exchange, if you use high leverage, you run a risk. Your account, you'll have over risked. But this side round, if you use a high margin or the biggest margin and you launch your trade, you're going to see that the robot will pick very little money to place this order. And I'm going to show you this. I will show you it practically on the exchange, how much the trade is using, and I will show you it also on the robot, how much the robot is picking to set or to launch this trade pair. So if your leverage is 100x, the next thing that we are going to do is here. You're going to make sure where you see opening conditions immediately, we are going to change it. So click immediately and choose waiting auto signals. So waiting auto signals means the bot will automatically open positions using the most optimal indicator based on real-time market dynamics. So the robot will first analyze the market. It will not just dive into the market. It will first make its analysis. This is not cram work that the moment Arafat I launch a trade, it just enters. No, it will take time to analyze. And if I show you this on the exact way, above waiting signals, we have this K-line period where you see 15 minutes. If I click this 15 minutes, these are different time frames which the AI uses to analyze the markets. Don't forget that Arafat, I can't analyze better. I can't analyze faster the market compared to the AI. These machines outperform us in things like this. So it will use the 15 minutes time frame to analyze the trade for you. So we are going to scroll down. These are the basic settings. I haven't done any calculation. All what we are doing on this Ethereum is what we are going to apply on other 4 trade pairs. I told you we are using 5 trade pairs. We are using 5 trade pairs. And someone might ask me, Arafat, why are we using this DCA? The reason why we use DCA, it's because DCA enables us to edit and put in our own settings, like what I'm doing. You can edit at any time, meaning that even if you have made a mistake, which you have realized, you can easily come back and edit. So our maximum order, definitely, our maximum orders, these will be 2. We won't change anything. So now here where you see indicators, medium term, here we are going to click here. If we click medium term, you see medium term says the profit is expected to be taken within 7 days. You come to long term, profits are expected to be made within 30 days. But I'm going to choose short term because I want to take profits within 1 day. I want to make profits every day. I want my robot to make for me profits every day. So for me, I'll click save. I'll click save. So here, the next thing is that we are going to come to this one called size multiple. So size multiple, we are going to click this word customize. We need to make sure that our size multiple is 1. Make sure that your size multiple is 1 and press OK after confirming that it's 1. So now we are going to come to the second part, which is called the price gap. The price gap. So the price gap, I'm going to click the price gap. If I click this price gap, here price gap, I want you to put 10. Why 10? Remember, we are using 2 maximum orders. This is something amazing. We are going to understand something here very amazing. We are using 2 maximum orders. So I'm telling the robot that I want you to pick the second maximum order When my trade has gone against me by 10%, how beautiful this is. Meaning that the second maximum order will be placed in. It's like when you are buying the dip. Because remember, we are trading major coins. For Ethereum to go against you by negative 10%, sorry, that is something very big. It is very hard, it is very rare for these coins to make such a big blow. So we have something amazing, meaning that even if it goes against you by negative 10% or by positive percent, meaning that when it comes back from that direction to come back, it will have made you a lot of profits. It will have made you a lot of profits. This is what now most people have been doing mistakes from, placing in the price gap at 2%, 3% and trading those other coins which are not in class A. Because those other coins, for them to drop by 2%, it is very easy. That is why your traders have been picking orders at a terrible speed. They pick all the 3 maximum orders at once. But here it takes time. That is why we are using this price gap, which is bigger. You are giving room, you are giving space for your second maximum order. So this is something amazing. That is why we use 10%. I'll press OK on the price gap. So after the price gap, there is something amazing again. So something amazing, we won't change anything on trailing ad. So we are going to come here on UTR trade. We are doing the basic settings. We are not done any calculations. This something is very amazing for everyone to understand. So if I click UTR trend, make sure that you are using none. Why none? If we read on none clearly states itself. It tells us that the robot will only add positions only when the price gap is reached or a better price is available. This is amazing. Meaning that once you trade, in case you are having Ethereum long and Ethereum goes into a short direction and it goes against negative 10, definitely the robot will put in the second maximum order. Or will put in the second order. How amazing this is. This is something very beautiful. Imagine. So you have to use none and click save. That is why we use none. So below none, we have this amazing thing called take profit settings each round. This is something amazing. So the take profit settings each round, if I click here on this arrow, they'll bring me this. You see very well the take profit. They show me take profit. I have the customize option. So the take profit, you can use 0.6, you can use 1, or you can use 2. But for me, I prefer 0.6. Why? I want a quick market exit. That is why I'm using 0.6, so that you make profits from the market, then you go back again and again. That is why I use 0.6. If you use 1%, it's okay. If you use 2%, it's okay. But it should be between those, among those three. Choose among those three. Decide either to use 0.6, either 1% or 2%, it's okay. So the next thing that we are going to choose from is this. Trailing profit, you won't change anything. The next thing is this running mode where you see single. So this also makes this strategy automatic. So single, they tell you after trade goes out, you have to place in the trade again, which most of us do not have that time. So I'll choose cycle by day, the last option, and I choose 30 days. Let all these trades run for 30 days. At the end of the month, then I'll sit back again and I reset these trades. That's what the cycle by day, 30 days means. If you choose 7 days, after 7 days, they will stop and you have to launch again. If you use 5 days, after 5 days, your trades will stop running and then you'll have to launch the trades again. But Arafat, I prefer a month, then I'll click save. So these are the basic settings that we have done. These are the basic settings. Make sure cycle by day, running mode, it is cycle 30 days. Take profit, you can use 0.6, 1 or 2%. The price gap should be 10. The size multiple should be 1. Indicators, short term, maximum orders should be 2. So here up, we said that you need to make sure that waiting signals is on. Make sure that your leverage is to the maximum. Indicator direction is on. DCA is on. So now the next thing comes here. The next thing comes to this box. This is where the beauty now is going to come in. The next thing comes to this part. So now, if you are using the $100 capital, which is the minimum capital, your count, let me make this well, your count Let me make this well. Here where you see 29.411, there should be 25. Your count should be 25. So this is how we get this. So make sure it works like this. Any capital, if you're using $100, your count should be 25. This means that we are going to change this thing here so that it changes and it gives us an answer, because when you change this on my left side that I've put into a rectangle, this also changes. This has to change. It has to give us 25. It has to give us 25 or exactly an answer next to 25. That should be it. So the answer should be 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It should be in between. It should be among less than 2 or plus 2. That should be it. 25. Less than 25 by 2 or more than 25 by 2. That should be it. So Arafat, how do you get this 25? So this 25, simply to get your margin, you'll just get your capital and divide by 4. If I'm using $100, my count will be 25, or my margin will be 25. So for you, if you're using, someone will tell me, Arafat, I'm using $200. Now for you, yours will be 50. That is what you will be using. Someone will tell me, Arafat, I'm going to be using $1,000. Yours will be 250. Make sure that you get your capital divided by 4 to get the margin or to get the count that you're going to be using. So now for me, you see 0.0102 gives me 29. So let me try to remove this 2 and I click done and I see. So now you see mine. This, if I move this handle to 0%, this is the minimum. So you'll find such coins which have the minimum. So make sure if this has the minimum, as you see, this one I have to proceed with it because this is already the minimum margin or contract of Ethereum. I can't go below than this. So for such a coin, I'll have to just click launch. But we are going to get another coin where I'm going to show you how that can be applied. So after that, just click the word launch. When you click the word launch here on bot next to trades down, this is where your trade will come in and it will be in a position of waiting directions. So waiting direction simply means that the robot is still doing analysis for you. It doesn't just dive into the market. It analyzes the market first before it enters into the market because it wants to enter a profitable direction of a particular trade that corresponds with the market, with the general market trend. So let me go back to trades and we launch another coin, AI DCA Pro start. I believe now we are together at least. Let me choose XRP. I click confirm. We said DCA should be on. We use DCA on top. I'll click on it. Indicator direction. I choose it. Make sure your leverage. Your leverage should be the maximum. That is key. The reason why we use BitGet, I told you, it gives us high leverages. This leverage, you won't find it in other exchanges. So now this one is giving me 125x. If you go to other exchanges like Binance, you can find 50 or 70x. I'll click save. So I'll come to opening conditions immediately. Hopefully now you are following. Waiting signals, waiting auto. This is what we use. Then click save. Maximum orders, we said 2. Come here, medium term. Make it short term and click save. Size multiple, click customize. Make sure that your size multiple is 1. That's what we use. Okay. Price gap, we said that our price gap is 10. That is the price gap. The second order to be placed into the market should have gone against you by 10%. So extra add conditions, we said this is none. Then click save. Take profit settings each round. Me, I prefer 0.6. You can use 1. You can use 2. You can choose among those 3 what you prefer. Me, I prefer 0.6. Running mode, we shall change it from single cycle by day. Make sure that 30 days and click save. So if I come back now to this coin, are you seeing now this? It is showing me 19.021. So I want here where there is 19. Here, let me show it well. Here where there is 19, there should be 25. So when we found on Ethereum, the Ethereum 29 was the minimum. We couldn't change anything. But here you see the 0% of XRP is 19, meaning that I can go beyond it. I can go beyond it. So now where you see 7.36, you'll just have to play with this. Let me just put 8. After putting 8, click down on your keyboard. So 8 gives me 21. So I have to keep on trying 10 until I get a figure which gives me 25 or close. So 10 gives me 27. I think I've gone beyond. Let me try 9. 9, if I click done, now 24.4. So let me put in like 9.3. Just try to play around. 9.3 gives me 25. So now this is okay. I'll just press the word launch. As simple as that. So XRP is done. So those are 2 coins. I want to launch these 5 coins. As I repeat this, I believe at the end of these 5 coins, we'll have learned something. Now look at XRP. It has started running. I wanted to show you this. Now just check the bot capital. $0.29 have been picked from $100 capital. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Imagine this. If I come to my exchange BitGate, this is shocking for people who have been doing futures trading. Arafat, you're using the highest leverage on Ethereum, 100x, and you're trading with $100. But the margin that it is using is just 0.2. This is something amazing. So let me also come to my exchange, and you see this thing. You might think that your trading is not showing us the actual thing. Let me come to my futures part, because also here those details are being shown. I want to show you that part. Where can I find it? Let me try to show you that part, because these things are very crucial for us to understand. We need to understand these things so that we can help very many other people. Yeah, now look at the positions. Look at my margin. Oh my God. This is something. You look at my margin. 0.29. Look at my leverage. 100x. Ethereum. This is really amazing. Really, Mr. Phillips did something really very amazing. Really something very amazing. So now imagine we are going to put 5 trade pairs, each taking 0.25. If you multiply this by 5, imagine the 5 trades, when they're all placed, only $1 will be used to set your trades. If you're using $100, you'll have over $98 as available balance. Tell me really, when will your account say that you do not have enough funds to run your trades? When will you be scared that the market has gone against you to panic and add more balance? Or if you fail, you're liquidated. No wonder we recommend this strategy. So we have said XRP and Ethereum are done. So I'm going to click start. Let me now go to Solana. This is my third coin. I click confirm. I want me to do all these other trades when you're following, because really you'll get value. Indicator direction. The leverage, we said the leverage, we use the highest leverage. Don't forget that on any coin we use the highest leverage. The reason why I use BitGate, yes, my teacher for this strategy, Mr. Phil, told me it has the highest leverage, and that is right, because other exchanges do not have this high leverage. The higher your leverage, the smaller the margin you'll use. Opening conditions, make sure waiting auto signals, click save. Indicators, medium term, we choose short term. Hopefully you're following. The size multiple, click customize, just click the word customize and put in 1. Remember, we set only 5, and I want you to see those coins at the end when I've set everything right. Size multiple, I said it should be 1. After assuring that it's 1, click OK. Price gap should be 10. Don't forget this. Price gap should be 10. UTR trend, make sure that it's none, then click save. Then take profit settings each round, click customize. I prefer 0.6. Running mode single, change it to cycle by day, 30 days, then click save. So after doing all this right, these are the basic settings. After doing them right, you come here. Now you see Solana is showing me 32. It is the minimum. So let me try to remove it to 0. You see this handle can be moved. So it's showing me 32. So let me show you something. If I try to put in 0.1, let me click done. You see, Solana, it's already showing that its minimum, it's this. So when a coin shows you that its minimum, it's that. When you have moved also this handle that I've moved, you have seen me, I'm sure you have seen me moving this to 0%. You see the 0% of it, it's 32. Remember, I want 25 here, meaning that there is no way how 25 can be put in. Then this coin, just proceed with it. I'm also going to proceed with Solana. So those are 3 coins. I've launched Solana, XRP, and Ethereum. Solana, XRP, and Ethereum. So I'm going to launch BCH. I'm going to launch BCH and LTC. Those are the coins that I'm going to launch. AI DCA Pro futures. Don't forget that. Click start. We said that these coins, I'll just search them. LTC. And just click search. It will come here. Just click confirm. Remember, we are trading the major A coins. Click DCA. They'll give you the most profits. Click indicator direction below DCA. Don't forget that. We are going to use the highest leverage. Don't forget that. The opening conditions, where immediately is, we are going to see. We shall be using waiting auto signals. Make sure that this, at least you're seeing these things. You are aware of them. 75x. Make sure your leverage, use the highest as you see it. Then I click save. My opening conditions, if I click immediately, waiting auto signals, that's what we said. Your maximum orders should be 2. Indicators medium term. Simply come down and click short term. Click save. So size multiple, just click that word customize. We are going to change your size multiple. We said it should be 1. The size multiple, click OK. So price gap, click customize. We said our price gap should be 10. Press OK. Extra add conditions, where you see Utrading trend, that should be none. Said that should be none. That should be none. Click save. So take profit settings each round 0.6. Click customize. Confirm that 0.6. Running mode, where you see single cycle by day, choose 30 days. Click save. So after doing all that, you come here up. We are going to go to the calculation. Now you see this, I need to get the right answer, because now here where there is 18, I need to put there 25, because if 0% is giving me 18, I have room where I can add till I get my 25. So I'm going to try out. Let me remove 0.2. Let me put 0.3. I click done on my keyboard. So this gives me 28. So let me remove 3 and I put in 0.25. I click done. You have to play till you get, okay. So meaning that I have to exceed 0.27. Let me click done. So let me click done. Yeah, that this gives me 25.5, meaning that I'll have to go with this. This is very fine. This is very fine. This is very fine. I'll click launch. So LTC is done. The last coin I'm going to launch is called BCH. So as you see my coins, when you launch your coins start displaying here. Now you see these are 4 coins. Your coins start displaying here. So I'll launch the last coin, which is called BCH. So if you launch your coins and they don't start right away, don't get worried. The robot is doing its work. Let it do its work. Your role is only to check the profit area. I'll click confirm on this. Choose DCA on your upper right. That comes first. Indicator direction, make sure you choose it. Your leverage should be the highest leverage. Don't forget that. That is very key. Your leverage. Here we use the highest leverage, because the higher your leverage, the less margin that you're going to use. So in this case, it's 100. I'll click save. Opening conditions, where you see immediately. Click there so that you use waiting auto signals. You click save. So below 2 maximum orders, click medium term. We all agreed. Short term, you need to make profits every day, which is very key. Size multiple, just click that word customize and definitely make it 1 and press OK. Price gap, we said that our price gap, you click customize. Our price gap, we are going to use 10, then press OK. Then Utrading trend extra add conditions, make sure that it's none, then press save. That is key. Take profit settings each round, click customize. Arafat, I prefer 0.6. You can use 1, you can use 2. Running mode, click cycle by day, 30 days, save. Then after doing these basic settings, then definitely you just come back here. Now you see also this also has room for growth, because you see here I'm having 21.228. I'm looking for 25. So here this is 0%. Now meaning that I'll add something. So let me try to add 0.415. Let me add 0.42. Done. You try to play around and see what it can give you. This is a game. This is just, you have to play around till you get 25. Here now it's 24.4. let me put in 7. I think 7 will work. You click down on your keyboard. So let me put in 8. Let me see, 8. 8 gives me 25.4. Yes, definitely you confirm everything is right as you set it. Then you click launch, as simple as that. So here we launch only 5 pairs. And when you are done, as you see me, my account, now you see my 5 pairs are done. Even here it is very visible. It is also very visible here. It is also very visible. It is also very visible here where you see futures. They indicate you the number of coins that you have set. So as simple as that, your main role will just be checking on your profit area to see everything, how it works. Trust me, when all these trades have entered into the market, because bought capital means the money that has been used to place these trades in the market, you will find yourself that you have only used $1 out of your $100, staying with $99. Definitely, you're having sufficient available balance. Truly, when will you face liquidation? Even if the market dips, at what extent will you be worried? You have the second maximum order which will be triggered. Then you buy at a higher, you make a lot of profits. Now the amazing thing is this: if these, you see them, the 5 trades, if each can make you 0.25 whenever it closes, 0.25, it makes it 5 times, because we have 5 trade pairs. So this is $1.25 every single exit, because any trade, when it exits after making profits, when it closes, I'm not saying exiting that it leaves, it doesn't come back. When it closes, whenever it closes, $0.25 are made on each closure. So if it can make this 5 times, this is the minimum that we are counting. This is $1.25 every day on $100. So if it does this in 30 days, $37.5. You are making almost 40% interest on your investment. This is something amazing. Meaning that if you're having $1,000, $1,000, if this can make, if 10 makes 1.25, meaning you with $1,000, you're going to make $12.5 every day. That possibility is there. If you make this in 30 days, that is $375. So we have something very big, really, in Utrading. If you haven't really started, I would urge you to do the needful so that you start. So lastly, if you haven't yet subscribed on all our social media handles of Ssebadduka Arafat, we on YouTube, we on TikTok, we on Facebook, we on Instagram, and all social media handles, Twitter. Make sure that you follow us for all latest information about the cryptocurrency space, the daily news, the daily chart analysis. If you're not following Ssebadduka Arafat, really, you are doing yourself injustice. These are the best social media pages that will educate you about cryptocurrencies, that will educate you about the cryptocurrency space, how you can obtain the personal wealth within the cryptocurrency market. So see you in the next video with more strategies. I wish you the very best. May the Almighty God ease and bless everything for every one of us. I wish you all the best. So after this video, you can return to the person who sent you this video for more consultation, or definitely my number is in the biography. Just reach me on WhatsApp. I'll be able to answer all your questions and guide you through on how you can profitably and safely set using the AI DCA Pro future strategy, or the Mr. Philip Goku's Utrading AI DCA Pro futures profitable and liquidation free strategy. I've been Ssebadduka Arafat, your financial literacy coach, a public speaker, and a cryptocurrency trainer. See you in the next video.